Hello, fight fans. This is your dog Growl. Welcome to Physera.
I will lend you my strength.
We're down here in the Shibiki camp, the Shibiki village, just outside of where the Harpy Queen flutters around. We are here, ready to dance our leaves off. I've got a leaf underneath my belt, inside my greaves. That's the word I'm looking for. Pound the chest. Get ready for it. Welcome, 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 one and all. Welcome to Xbox North America Physera. This is Bless Unleashed. This is Friday Night Fight Night, the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. 1v1 head-to-head PvP duels. No pots, no buffs, no exploits. We are sunsetting this game. We are sunsetting Friday Night Fight Night. This is the last fight night before the final tournament. So join us, one and all. As usual, I'm your dog Growl. All right, let's head up to the place that we're going. We are heading up to Northern Bjorn, way up in the northeastern corner of the map. In way Northern Bjorn, we are finding the Woodcutter camp, and we shall go just beyond there to the Bridge of Shadows, gifted to them by Alfonso Sorsa himself, also known as Don Diego. As you can tell, Growl's in full throat tonight, really pumped up, ready to go. Here we are on Channel 2. These gray bricks, bound together with whatever mortar is between them, has soaked up the blood, the tears, and the sweat of multiple combatants. Oh, our good friend Kara is here in Channel 2. Great to see you. I'm going to come over here. We're going to jump over into Channel 1. And when Kara is ready to join us, she shall join us in Channel 1. But we are going to jump over to where the action happens. Channel 1, Northern Bjorn, outside of the Woodcutter camp. This is the Bridge of Shadows. We have a portable brazier. We have Lorix, Toasty, Hippolyta, Elusive Ranger, Pope Pius, Ravina. This is a great crew. These are some of the strongest stalwarts that you will ever see. These are some of the backbone, the vertebrae, if you will, of Friday Night Fight Night. We're getting a little audience activity going on. I'm super confused because I was just playing a different game and now I don't know how to activate PvP. I think I go like this. Yeah, inspection mode. Jeez, goodness. All right, all right, all right. We've got some special action tonight besides Friday Night Fight Night with the fantastic Straha and the crew that I've already called out just a moment ago. We are going to be shouting out the first 8 of Fight Night champions, going all the way back to March of 2020. 2020? Was that right? Wow, yeah.
Scabberinos. Oh, hey, you guys. What is up? It's the last Friday Night Fight Night, right? Before the last Friday Night Fight Night, right?
Yeah, huge. Huge stuff. All right. Got on-site marketplace manager thanks to Toasty. We've got Gubbins, Ippen Extraordinaire, Arc Aficionado. Oh, Pope Pius went down. Recovery Girl. Taking the W. Putting it in the pocket, walking it away, pulling out a sandwich, and taking a bite. Smiling. Smiling broad. Ear to ear, 2 rows of teeth. Each one of them a gleamin'.
Oh, hey, Growl. What's going on? Sorry, Kara was like hiding in the other channel, but I had to do some shit talking in chat just so you know. Hey, guys. Welcome to Friday Night Fight Night. It's your girl, Kara, and this is Growl. Are you here for some fun?
Yeah, let me turn off the HUD. Let's get this action. Let's turn towards the light, my friend Kara. Turn to your left.
Okay, look at those birds up there. Look at those birds, they're so cute. They're over there, you guys. Nah, JK. Toads, JK. Not only are we going to do this, we're going to do the Ip and Praise dance. Hey, thank you for showing up, you guys. Thank you for coming along. This is a big night. Just like we're going to have more big nights in the near future, like next Friday, okay? You better believe there's going to be prizes. So, best tune in.
All right, prizes, you say. That is something that is not known to Growl, so Kara, you are running with that. Seems like the producers have you on a secret project, so I'm going to let those producers... By the way, this is a Six Shadows promotional event, a Lady Hippolyta production of Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. Every single Friday night, rain or shine, even as the game dies, even as it gasps for its last breaths, which is kind of intense for me thinking about that because of a lot of reasons. But we're here once again for this Friday. We'll be here next Friday. Your dog Growl and Carol will be here on the Wednesday, the last Wednesday as it shuts down, November 30.
We're going live, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got some great battles, some strong combatants. It's all friendlies tonight. Next week, the tournament, the final tournament. My money's on Recovery Girl, to be honest. Who else is here? Who's in the far booth, Kara? Across the way. Ooh, Ryukori. Oh, and Seina's here.
Ryuko and Seina. Yeah, you guys. Huh. Seina says, why we execute Ippen though? Damn.
Wow, here we go. Is that Lorix?
That's Lorix and Elusive Ranger, you guys.
Ooh, Elusive Ranger is so good.
This is dope ass fight already, man.
This is solid. You're looking at 2 really, really strong ranged classes. Mage is really strong in PvE, but these 2 can really hold their own when it comes to PvP. And you're seeing that right now, but you're seeing how priests have a little tinge of a oomph, but still a GG by Elusive.
Oh, hey, Ravina. Thanks for joining. Who wants to take on Elusive Ranger next? It appears to be your friend and mine, Toasty McToasterson. ¿Cómo está, Toasty? Let's see what you can do.
Back and forth they go. I'll put the HUD back on after this match. Ooh, Toasty tosses Elusive Ranger. Again, good up or downs, keeping that Ranger on their back. Ranger trying to use that accuracy. Oh, a great erupting arrow. Can Elusive finish it? Oh, finishes it. She does. That was another fantastic GG. Mad props to Tossed as well. The Toasty was really, really good. Really solid. But once again, Rangers, their DPS, oof, that's a lot of such. That's a lot of such and something or other. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is some good.
Hit him with that good. Who wants us up next? It looks like Hippolyta's out there rounding up folk.
It's going to be Elusive Ranger again. They're hungry for it tonight. And we haven't seen Elusive in a bit, so this is a good wild card. Keeping things interesting, keeping things fresh. Hippolyta is truly the best Crusader when it comes to that charge move. Just really accurate. 2 out of 3 times at least. That's the bare minimum. Maybe even close to 75%. Ooh, Hippolyta clips Elusive with the chains. Elusive does a nice escape. That retreating arrow. Ooh, a great shield slam by Hippolyta. Oh, Elusive Ranger goes down. Hippolyta with the W. Proudly, she walks back to the audience. So as I made mention, folks, we've got a very special night tonight. We're going back in remembrance of all of past fantastic prior champs. All right.
Looks like we're looking at a rematch, you guys. Hippolyta and Elusive Ranger start up at it again. Who do you like?
After this, we'll go into the first call out. Oops, am I off? Sorry. Stay over there. Trying to get set up with the informational part of this stream, which is actually, well, it is kind of no, it's highlighting the past victors, the past champions, which are legends. Each one of them is a legend, not just in Fight Night, on this server, and in all of Bless Unleashed, because this is the pinnacle of 1v1 battles. If you want to prove that you are strong in PvP, you come here. You come to this server. No one else will beat these champions. Wow, Hippolyta with a good slam. Ranger all over it. Elusive really trying to work it hard. Has got a really strong advantage. Has got to finish it here. Oh, another daze. And then finishes it. That was a smooth, smart move. To not go for the kill shot, but to get that extra daze in right before, and then take the kill shot as they were incapacitated.
That's a lot of strategy, you guys.
It's a lot of strategy. Ooh, Elusive Ranger versus Raven. Raven is tossed by Elusive's arrow. Raven trying to get some distance, trying to get themselves set up for success. Gets a good double shot on that erupting arrow. Raven's really trying to work the bridge. Elusive Ranger gets a great erupting arrow, knocks Raven back. This is one of those same situations. Do you go for the kill shot? Do you try and get some type of crowd control? Some type of a stun going? Because Raven has turned the tables, starting to pump out that damage. Elusive Ranger leaps back in. Clips with the erupting arrow and finishes it with one nice shot.
I'm sorry, you guys, because like Ravina has always been one of your friend Kara's favorites.
Most courageous shadow.
Most courageous shadow. Okay, that is the award that we've already given out. Remember how I said there were going to be awards? Raven wins.
I thought you said prizes.
Isn't an award a prize?
Yeah, I suppose so. I like your synonyms.
They mean the same thing, you know.
It's almost like a simile, but different.
You mean dissimilar?
No. In that it's a simile is you're referencing one thing and liking it to another.
So the reason for all of this linguistic back and forth, you guys, is we're very proud of each other because each of us got the Wordle today in less than 4. Each of us got 3. And it was a hard one. So yeah. Toasties out there looking like they want to take on someone who's getting between them and the last pancakes at a Nippon buffet. That person is Hippolyta.
Lady Hippolyta versus the Priest Extraordinaire Toasty. Back and forth. Toasty really have a strong advantage. We can't see Hippolyta's health right now. Hippolyta does not have the notoriety. But Hippolyta does have some sweet skill behind the sticks. Toasty retreats. Only lost about 20% health, maybe 15%. Shields up again. Hippolyta rips that shield down right quick. Tossed with an up or down. Another couple crowd control moves. Oh, and finishes it in a final barrage of fury and pain. Hippolyta says, ouch! Right. Good win for Toasty. All right, so as we're waiting for the next fight, let's go ahead and start to lock in with our first Fight Night champion, highlight. Lady Hippolyta, the matron of the Six Shadows, the presenter and promotional primary of this fantastic event, has been laying out massive accolades. The story, the legend of the prior Fight Night champions, starting all the way back when Fight Night was first started, right around launch of said game. This goes back to March of 2020. Has not missed a week. Longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. We were the first place to get pink Ursas. Elusive Ranger on her back. Pope Pius really working that. Pope Pius is looking good tonight. Did a little red and blue action. So looking pretty solid. Elusive Ranger is able to clip Pope Pius, toss him up with that erupting arrow, starts to put the pressure on with those arrows. Just a quick, fast barrage of really accurate and deadly high DPS shots. Pope Pius tossed again, was able to get the blades in, but Elusive Ranger does not seem phased. Oh, so unfazed that Pope Pius goes down, and we have to throw out another GG.
MGG, more like it.
All right, let's get into this. So Hippolyta wanted to call out the first Fight Night champion. So these came out about a week ago, so right after last week's Fight Night, or right around that time. And Hippolyta says, hello, warriors. as we have only 13 days until the final fight night, Hippolyta wanted to do something special for the great Fight Night champions to honor them. Hippolyta presents the Fight Night Champions Series. We'll return back to that after we see the Elusive Ranger and Toasty battle. Toast is already seemingly on the ropes. Oh, really, really big damage. Big damo over there-o for that Ippo. Ippo tosses Elusivo. The Ranger-o on their back continued. Those holy smite type moves. Ooh, Toasty has the shield. Still feels like they're in control. Toasty, nice up or down on Elusive Ranger again. Keeping the Ranger on her back. Elusive rolling away, trying to be elusive. Oh, but Toasty says, I have some blades for you. Blades of Contrition. Now you get a GG. That was a GG. Mad props.
Toasty went
Mad
after
props.
that like it was a plate of desserts after second dinner.
After being notified that the buffet would shut down in 5 minutes.
Right after they changed the shrimp. That's a Futurama reference, just so y'all know.
All right. The first Fight Night champion, the name of Maverick.
Oh shit, I forgot about Maverick.
Legendary status, the Hand of God. The guild was Twisted. Their record was a 2-time Fight Night champion, 2 title defenses. Their longest defense streak was 2. Their Fight Night bio, Maverick was the original Fight Night Nightmare. A nay unkillable priest with thumbs forged by countless hours of beach brawling. Not only was Maverick the first Fight Night champion ever, Maverick won the strap versus his guilty bloodfart in the finals of the first ever 32 warrior one-night PvP tournament in Bless Unleashed history. Mad props to Maverick. The first original Fight Night champion being crowned, not just willy-nilly, but to be the champion coming out of 31 other fighters as being the top combatant. To beat everyone that had risen before them and to take the first mantle of legend.
In the meantime, Toasty got some tough titties handed to him.
Tough titties, Toasty. All right, very, very nice. Moving on as we start to parlay and get our next match, our next set of combatants together. The Fight Night Champion series continues. If anybody wants to, the reminder is that on Friday, November 25th, in 7 days, around this time, there will be another Tournament of Champions to crown the final and last legend of Friday Night Fight Night Champions. The second Fight Night Champion, name Argia, the Dazzling Shadow. Excuse me, the Dazzling Shadow. Their guild was Lords of Lumios, and then the Six Shadows. Their record was a 2-time Fight Night Champion. Their Fight Night bio for Argia is a bless icon and a friend to all. Argia's defeat of Maverick left the audience shocked and aghast. He was immortal in 3s many times over. He decimated all who stood before him in 1v1 with a silent smile resting on his face. Was he the greatest ranger in Bless Unleashed history? That is open for debate. Here's to the second Fight Night champion, Argia. Getting into it and moving on. The Fight Night Champion series continues. Compliments of Lady Hippolyta. The third Fight Night Champion, the king of Twisted Beach. Sorry, got a little floppy mouth. I never liked reading aloud in class for these reasons, because my mouth just doesn't always connect with my brain, and I sometimes just blah, blah, blah. So, starting over, because I want to highlight this right, because this is just a fantastic, and the ambassador to 1v1. King of Lindley Beach. Lily Steve's favorite bestest, and kind of like closet rod, you know? Kind of not really knowing what's going on, but he's got a chub in secret for their fave person ever. That's Lily Steve's words. We'll get into this in just a second. Popias on their back, Elusive Ranger.
Yeah, Popias, do it. Show them how we priest. And then you can give me the rest of the pancakes, because you're just a human.
Yeah, humans fill up fast. If I eat too much, I just throw up and then I eat it again. I am your dog, Growl!
Yeah, I think you're everybody's dog in that way, Growl.
Oh, Popias finishes Elusive Ranger with the Retribution. You can see how close of a match it was, because Popias does have the notoriety, so they were down probably 10% or less.
Special thanks, by the way, for everyone who brings Noto. It makes it so much easier to announce, and like it usually makes it way more exciting. Thanks.
So the third Fight Night champion is the king of Twisted Beach, Bloodfart. The guild Twisted. They are a 4-time Fight Night champion, 8 title defenses, and their longest streak was 4 weeks. Their Fight Night bio is not only a PvP legend, but the ambassador, Bloodfart. The PvP legend, whose Fight Night Championship hit list includes, listen to this, that Bloodfart topped. These are all those combatants that were defeated by Bloodfart during this legendary championship reign. Argia, Drip, Sauce Lord, Krynos, Recovery Girl, and Lethal Weapon. Bloodfart has also trained as many champions on Twisted Lindley Beach as he has dispatched on the Bridge of Shadows at Fight Night. Best of all, Bloodfart is an A1 dude who never looks down on any opponent. He also had a badass iconic backflip entrance. Super solid. Give mad props to the third Fight Night champion and ambassador to 1v1 PvP, king of Twisted Beach, Lily Steve's buddy, Bloodfart.
Holy shit, you guys, is that Crammy who just showed up? Hey,
What?
Crammy!
Yeah, wow.
What's up?
Very cool. Ooh, Popias goes back into that Retribution, really leaning on that. It's a nice move for Priest because it doesn't have to be aimed, and you know you're just going to be doing consistent damage. However, Hippolyta, being the finesse player that she is, keeping that distance close. Oh! Popias drops that health ball, brings him up just under 50% health. Hippolyta can still be on point. Connects with that charge. Popias misses with the Blades and Contrition. Oh, Popias taking some damage, trying to get some shots in. The next 10 seconds are going to be pivotal for this whole match. Popias drops that health ball, gets slammed back. Hippolyta really controlling that health ball. Popias is able to pick it up. They trade blows. Hippolyta goes back to the charge, their moneymaker, and then finishes. Popias. What another
Wow,
GG.
you guys, that was... I mean, no shade to Hippolyta, but that was a bit unexpected.
That was solid, yeah.
Real solid, you guys.
The fourth Fight Night champion, and then we're going to take a break. The fourth Fight Night champion is the Queen of Shadows, the Matron of Shadows, the lady herself, Hippolyta. If you didn't know what guild they were in, it's the Guild of the Six Shadows.
Oh.
Hippolyta's record was a 2-time Fight Night champion, 3 title defenses, and their longest streak was 3. The Fight Night bio for Lady Hippolyta, the Matron of the Shadows. The Fight Night host with a heart of gold and a rock for a brain. Hippolyta's words, not growls. At the risk of sounding braggadocious, taking the belt from Maverick and fellow Satyr champion Eisenstein, and then defending the belt against Saucelord, Argia, and Krynos will always be Hippolyta's proudest, most cherished Bless Unleashed moment. Hippolyta thanks everyone for supporting and cheering them on, and making Fight Night the event that it is, has been, and shall go down in history forever and ever. Friday Night Fight Night. Mad props to the matron, Hippolyta. All right, Growl's going to AFK for a moment. Growl will be back in a briefly.
Okay, guys, it's looking like Recovery Girl and Toasty are lining up. Oh, maybe it's Gubbins. Is it gonna be Gubbins and Recovery Girl? Let's find out. Looks like we're getting some no-toe going on at this point. Yeah, that's definitely what Oh, have we started already? Okay, we're getting ready to start. Everybody's got no-toe. Everybody is ready to go toe. Oh, Gubbins put on their fancy hat for this one. Looking fly. Alright, here we go. Recovery Girl, that is such a great costume. It's super appropriate too. Right now it's looking like a fairly even match, you guys. We got some Recovery Girl lose a little bit of health, and we got Gubbins slightly lower, but that never stopped Gubbins, now did it?
Never. Back and forth they go. What are they battling for? Is it grilled cheese on this match?
Ooh, that sounds like an Ippin's biggest dream. Yeah, this is for the grilled cheese, you guys.
The plate full of multiple grilled cheese, and you know what they're cut into? They're cut into triangles, which is the only way to have a grilled cheese. You can't cut that shit in half.
Or like not cut it. Give me a break.
Or like not cut it. I mean, give me a break. Are you kidding me? What are we, heathens? What are we, gnolls? Come on. Ooh, Gubbins with some actual big-time damage. Recovery Girl really starting to pump it out. Gubbins bringing up that guard with the shield. Does a great job with that leap. Catches Recovery Girl off guard. Pops up the last stand. Recovery Girl misses. Gubbins, always the strong fighter. Whether they have dinos or not. I forget what you named your character on Arc, Gubbins, but it was fantastic.
Gubbins has a clear vision of that last triangle of fried bread with gooey cheese in the middle, and Gubbins is thinking, if I can make this work, I might even get a side of tots.
Ooh. Oh, Recovery Girl finishes the Gubbs. It's hard to beat a priest, especially when they're functioning at top tier level.
I guess at the end of the day, Recovery Girl just had that tomato soup already, man. Oh, hey, it's Ron. What's going on, Ron?
Yeah, great to see Ron. That is fantastic. Love to see Ron. Love to see Ron. Ron is a BDO expert, a Black Desert. Really wish I could join Ron. But here's a weird thing about Growl in like games. One of the reasons, okay, so I played Black Desert, really tried to get into it. Couldn't get into it for a couple of reasons because of the game mechanics, the controls, things like that. One of my biggest nerd RP things going into the game was like, you're forcing me to be a human? I mean, I'm a human every day, right? You know, I'm trying to get into an RP game to be at least a little bit different. You can't even let me be like a fucking elf. I mean, an elf doesn't even have to have pointed ears, right? I mean, you could just label a character an elf, but yeah.
Blissyola doesn't have pointy ears.
Actually, she does.
She hides them well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, Crusader versus Crusader, the Gub versus the Matron.
Let's do it, you guys. I want to see the Cram out there for an Ultimate Satyr battle. What you say, Cram?
Wow. Back and forth. Nice thing we can see Gubbins' health. Oh, once again, Hippolyta. Did they trade, like, charges and they both went flying in different directions? Where is everybody?
I think Growl and Unstoppable Force met.
An immovable object?
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say that.
Well, yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I was just trying to... Back and forth these two go. They're really sizing each other up. One's trying to figure out if the other's small, and the other is trying to figure out if the other's too big.
It's all those hats Gubbins is wearing. It makes him look taller.
And kind of like Hippolyta's like helmet. It's got like those spikes and spindles going upwards. So where do their eyes start and their boobs stop?
Does it matter?
Well, no, it doesn't. Did I say boobs? I meant boots because they're thigh highs. Oh dear. We were talking earlier about the mouth flapping happening. The happening mouth flapping. Gubbins on the ropes. Down maybe 20% health left, maybe 15. Hippolyta, not super sure, but one of the most experienced PvPers. Gubbins with a great charge, finishes it with a shield slam. He's got to kill a couple more. Once again, Hippolyta is just deadly with that charge. When they need it, they really connect with it on a really consistent basis. Gubbins gives a charge back to Hippolyta, says, here's your credit card back. I just bought 13 lunches. Hippolyta trying to get a slam. Gubbins trying to get a slam. Oh, and Hippolyta with those blades from afar finishes the Gub in a final onslaught. Doom. Little extracurriculars going on in the audience that's usually frowned upon during Friday Night Fight Night. The Gubbs says nap time. No, actually, it's Gubbins is told that it's nap time, and he gets sent back to the Soul Pyre.
Oh, it looks like Recovery Girl and Elusive Ranger are completely ready to rumble.
Whoa,
Ooh.
RG with their DPS build.
Oof.
Oh, and then RG just says, hey, I didn't finish off my fighting, like, oh, that's a lot. RG. Yeah, I was going to go.
You wouldn't like Crammy when he's angry.
That's bad.
Growl,
Just babysitting
you're like
everybody.
like the playground monitor at recess.
like the grumpy person that just comes over and says, you're throwing the ball too hard. You're jumping too high. Your fun meter has been broken. You don't know how much fun you're having. You got to tone it down a little bit.
There's always those people who hate fun, you guys. And, you know, not only do they hate fun 9 out of 10 times, they adore the rules. Oh,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
rules, they're there for you. They're gonna save you. This is starting to sound like a deranged fairy tale for children or something.
Wow, yeah. Go watch Bones and All. You'll see what it's all about. That's a story about cannibal lovers. That's not very good.
What?
With, Timothée Chalamet. I guess it's a newer movie.
Oh, I hate
And
that
seeing
a
as though I'm
zombie
super
movie?
into cannibals.
Well,
eating
you know,
human
are they really
flesh.
that different?
Kind of.
For the purposes of entertainment media. They're both sensational.
Based on their motivation and their like ability to self-control, right? Because we see that zombies are not intentional; they have no self-control, and that's just kind of like the innate biological drive that they have is to eat human flesh.
You have
brains. Toasty goes down. Wow, Recovery Girl lost very little health. Recovery Girl just walks away. Toast is there, just gasping for air.
GG Toasty.
Cannibals, on the other hand, are intentional and go and seek out the demise of humans in order to consume their flesh. So I'm apparently seeming like I'm well versed in cannibal thoughts, but that's not the case at all.
You're a bit like those people who, like, at Comic-Con get into a sternly worded conversation with a stranger about what's a dragon and what's a wyvern.
A wyvern?
And
Wyvern?
then someone else comes in and tries to explain to you why it's not wyvern, it's wyvern. This is like one of those times.
And then somebody comes in to correct both of the people in the original conversation, but then the grammar enunciation patrol is upset because they stepped on their toes because they have to get the verbiage correct. The audibles have to be the auditory. Okay, backing off. Crammy down under 50% health. Hippolyta with a good slam. Oh, good job on Crammy with a couple of erupting arrows, pushing that out there. Hippolyta once again with a good slam, really on top of Crams. Hippolyta's going to do one more charge, doesn't even need to.
Crammy Krampus, bye-bye.
Yeah, that was super good.
Who's the next to take on Crammy? Is it you, McToasterson? Oh,
I'll take on
it
Crammy.
might
I'll
be
give him a W.
Recovery Girl.
Oh, I would.
Nah, trust me, you want to see this.
I'll see it. I'll see it with my own eyes. Can you pop me a health ball, maybe, Kara? Get me just.
Oh, that's right. You want to be in tip-top shape. Well, you've come to the right place.
Nice. Thank you.
MP. Horse.
Oh, it looks like Toast versus Gubbins.
Oh, do it, Growl. Do it, do it. we just have an Ippin free-for-all or something, you guys? I know Krammy's not
I
an Ippin,
guess.
but like, he's the height of our people. Oh, hello, Schneider. How are you?
Ooh, Schneider's here. Want to give some props to Ron real quick? Look at how good fucking Ron
Man,
looks.
Ron looks real fucking good in that costume, you guys. That's dope.
That's no costume. That's all Ron.
I gotta say, Ron has what I personally consider to be the dopest axe appearance in the game. I've never had an axe, but that's my favorite one. You know, like everyone's got, like if you're not a ranger, you got a favorite like bow appearance, and like there's really cool sword appearances I like. Tell us in the chat, y'all, like what's your favorite like appearance of something that like you can't have, but you like it anyway. Like and subscribe, bash that like.
Does Krammy want to fight? You can beat me.
Hippolytus is calling for Schneider. And then maybe you and Krammy can go, or maybe you and Krammy should go first before...
Stakey's here. Yeah.
Stakey and his cunning sidekick, Potatoes.
Mmm. Potato. Okay, that didn't work. It's going to be a good match. We're halfway through the Fight Night Champion series. We'll pick that up here in a little bit. We're seeing some good matches. Hippolyta really all over Toasty. Oh, and then Toasty.
Toasty Divine
turned.
strikes that, man. Tell you what, it's so hard to get that shit to land in PvP, but when it does, and when you're lucky enough to have it hit maybe twice, hey, Toasty, even though there was something that happened afterwards, we'll know that
You still got
you finally got your hand on that cheese sandwich.
Did you ever have cheese sandwiches when you were growing up?
No. My dad has been like lactose intolerant
that's
for a
right.
really long time. If my mom made him grilled cheese, he'd probably get pissed about it.
Yeah, that makes
We never
sense.
ever, like, I had that at like a friend's house a couple of times. And since I never ever had it, I was like, huh, I think I might like that. But it sounds like something I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
It's a very confusing food for me. Like, I will enjoy having a grilled cheese, and then I'll be like, I should not be eating this. Fun fact, I also never had mac and cheese growing up. For the same reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a peanut allergy, right? If somebody has a severe allergy, you're not going to keep it in the house.
Well,
You're not going to have like 14 buckets of peanuts laying around where if they touch it, they could go into anaphylactic shock. I mean,
hell
come on.
nah. And like, it's not that serious with my dad. He just doesn't care for it. But like, yeah, why make someone's GI system really disgusting and then everyone else in the home suffers? So yeah, we didn't really have hardly any cheese. Oh, except for Philadelphia cream cheese, which I ate like by the bar.
Raven versus Elusive Ranger?
Ooh, you guys,
Ooh.
this is the one that I came here to see tonight. All right, Rangerino time, Rangeroonies.
This is some elf on elf action
Do
that
it,
you
do
don't
it.
even go on a OnlyFans for.
Oh shit. Ravina liked that one. Let's go.
Raven down, about 20% health. Elusive Ranger misses with both those erupting arrows. It's going to come down to accuracy. Charge shot didn't go. Oh. Oh, Elusive Ranger maintains the distance.
And
keeps-
nice work. That
Yeah.
was some dope ass ranger-ish, you guys.
Keeping that accuracy aflow.
That was fun to watch. I love how like Rangers don't just like stand there and fire at each other. They actually move a lot.
A lot. You have to, yeah.
Who's next, you guys? Oh, Endeavor X is here. What's up?
Yeah, another solid Zerk.
So solid. I want to see a Zerk on Zerk battle. Oh, Elusive Ranger and Crammy are our
Crammy, there
next
it goes.
contestants, yo.
Wow. Wow, Elusive Ranger just taking chunks of that health off. Oh, those arrows tipped and ouch. Oh, missed there. Seemed like they could have gotten it. Oh, but finishes it. Finishes it right there at the end. Wow, we got some action tonight. We got a lot of fighters going. Toasty versus Crammy.
Love it, love it, love it. For the best small warrior.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was Crammy with like a 95% like one shot essentially. Wow.
Crit, crit, crit.
Pip Hex is on. Gubbins is saying Toasty is gassy.
You always know when Gubbins is around. For the same reason.
Oh, speaking of. Here's something for Gubbs.
Gubberinos. Gubberoonies. We got Endeavor X, and we got Hippolyta. What's up, guys?
Two close combat fighters. Whoa, Schneider, come on up. Hope you're on mute.
Y'all, we are welcoming Schneider64 to the announcer's booth. Thank you for sitting so that everyone can see better.
Endeavor all over Hippolyta, working that stunlock rotation that is known to be Zerktastic and Zerkageddon. It's hard fighting a good Zerk. If anybody wants to fight any Zerk, you can fight me. Because I am not a good Zerk. But you'll still get a taste of what it's all about. And it's going to be annoying and frustrating, period. Or I should say ... Period, period, period. Which would be uncomfortable. To have 3 periods in a row? I have trouble with 2 nuts. Oh my gosh, Endeavor! Living at 50% health.
Damn.
Finishes in Hippolyta. Save and growl. Because he went down a rabbit hole
that's
couldn't
legendary,
get
guys. That is legendary.
Sorry to everybody if this is stupid and offensive. It's the last fight night before the last tournament, so we're tying it on. We're getting it going. We're going to get into some of the highlights from the past champions. Hippolyta's champion highlight series. We're going to get into 5 through 8 of those champions. As always, a great showing. Great showing tonight.
Yes, look at this audience. You guys are a lovely audience. We are going to do the Up and Praise dance for you. So psyched you could all be here. Oh, look, it's Poppers McDupperton. There's all these people making a commotion and showing up, and he woke up and he's protecting the neighborhood. He's barking out the window because he heard something in the street, and it's actually just a squirrel.
Just some leaves blowing.
But you know what that's right, Growl?
Oh yeah, I do. Sometimes leaves can be really taunting if you're a Pupper McDupperton. Or a Varg. Sometimes you hear things and you just get angry. You're just like, are you fucking with me? And then you find out, you know what? Some dishes clanked in the sink.
Endeavor X.
Two big wins. Yeah. 2 big wins.
It's Elusive Ranger and Endeavor X, you guys. We gotta move this over so it can be seen because this is actually like super dope. Alright. We got one of the best Rangers out there. We got one of the best Zerks out there, you guys. This is totally like... I wish Elusive Ranger had... Okay, well that answers that question. GG's to the power of GG. Everybody gets a GG for that one. Endeavorax putting on a freaking clinic. Elusive Ranger showing some notable courage and determination there. Full reals. Aw, here's the one you've been wanting to see, ladies and germs. Recovery Girl versus Endeavor Ox. Hey, bring it back into the camera, you guys. Yeah, thank you. Watch as these two tanks tank it out, and then tank it up a little bit more. Endeavorex getting down to business. All Recovery Girl having to fall on that health ball for a moment. Oh, that stun lock is a biatch. I mean, I've seen Recovery Girl come back from much worse. So this fight is by no means a done deal. But it's pretty crazy. Recovery Girl with changing it up a little bit so that Recovery Girl can get the advantage. Well, they both working, you guys. I mean, keep in mind, Endeavor X still has a lot of health left, but Recovery Girl is not known for mincing words, as it were.
Oop, growls off on the sticks, sorry. Ooh. I'll tell you what. Oh, Recovery Girl just sitting so pretty.
Crammy, do you understand why that happened? Back up, dude. Komaru Negi, welcome.
Endeavor really wants a piece of Recovery Girl. Really wants to take it. Doing a great job. Gets that Earthbreaker in. Goes back into that shoulder strike. Recovery Girl is just so savvy. Just so savvy. Shields up for Recovery Girl. Recovery Girl picks up that health ball. when it's Zerker versus Priest in this type of a situation, it's who makes the mistake. The one, maybe two mistakes. Priests have a little bit more flexibility, but the Zerker, they have to capitalize on the mistake that the Priest makes, and then they have to finish it. You have to do it in one rotation. You have to essentially be prepared to take off one entire health bar. 100% of their health in one series of moves. You have to do the stun lock rotation in such a tight that you can't even let them escape. So see, Recovery Girl's out. There's no way that that Endeavor's gonna finish this.
Endeavor running
Whoa,
on
right
nitrous till
Right
the
there.
very end. Damn.
GG,
that was
though.
a beautiful fight. I was privileged to watch that.
Apollos versus Toasty. Guildmates, friends, anime fanatics. Duking it out on the Bridge of Shadows.
Oh, 99 Hippolyta. That's what you get for denying Toasty that grilled cheese that one time.
Yep. And another yep.
He got a side salad that time. Elusive wants another piece of somebody. Is that somebody you? Come on down to the Six Shadows Bridge here in Northern Bjorn. That is the Woodcutter Camp telepost, you guys. If you're curious about where it is, if you don't have Bjorn on the high, like, north of your map, advance the story quest and do it quick so you can get here.
Toasty just had a great victory. I was going to go into the next of the champion series because the next champion that we will highlight is Toasty themselves. The Red Ippen of Milk Origin. Oh, somebody didn't like that. I totally understand and appreciate. We're going to go into first-person view. Let's get down here on ground level. Let's do some camera work that was revolutionized in a different league, but ported over. Oh, Endeavor takes out Elusive Ranger. I mean, yeah. Endeavor's a top-tier Zerk. With Sauce Lord being gone, with Il Dicka being gone, who have we seen that has been a solid Zerk that's still around? They're more PvE. Ron, agreed. Yeah.
I tell you what, Endeavor X having enough W's, he can make all the websites on the internet. That was real sloppy. I need to go back to the drawing board with that one. Like, there's a good joke in there somewhere, but it didn't come out then.
It's hard because www isn't like a necessity anymore. It used to be
no.
you know.
Like, if you include that, it's like, what? Why'd you do that?
Yeah. Toasty over Crammy. Crammy down to about 50% health. Got to start to control the Toast. Toasty's going to keep working that Ippen magic. Going to do just went Divine Strike. A good toss by Crammy. Oh boy. Toasty with the retreat of the Wicked. Escape the Wicked. Does not look like Toasty has the heals going, but they do have the shield, so they've got to work this rotation right now. They've got to finish it pretty quick and keep Crammy on their back. Oh, Toasty avoids those two. Oh, but the shield comes off, but Toasty finishes it. Great time.
Nice job, Toasty.
To McDuppertons it out, and then highlight the next Fight Night champion. So, The 5th Fight Night champ. Damn it.
Was that you, McDupperton?
I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I'm not good at doing 1 thing at once. So let's see how this goes. All right. In highlight of Toasty's last win. Win, win, win. Chuka, chuka. Bop, 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 bop. I want to hear that again tonight, hopefully. I will be very, very thankful. Elusive Ranger tosses. Recovery down to about under 50% health. Escapes the Wicked on their own. Elusive Ranger really trying to put on the pressure. Misses with both those erupting arrows. Recovery literally just running in circles. Now working some retribution. Now doing a toss and up or down. Working into their stun rotation. Oh, Elusive Ranger goes down. So I want to get into this. I want to highlight Toasty because we've seen a couple of really good Toasty matches, and this is why Toasty has been a Fight Night champion. And there's something special about Toasty's championship. Here we go. Fight Night Champion series continues. This is the 5th Fight Night champion. The voice of the shadows, Toasty. Guild, the 6 shadows, if you couldn't figure that out. Their record was 1 Fight Night champion, 2 title defenses. Their longest streak was 2. Toasty's Fight Night bio, the Fight Night announcer, and the greatest BlessU player on the island of Puerto Rico. He is the most under-leveled, one at the level of 38. Toasty was only level 38 when they won and took the champion
Get out of
title.
here.
Truth. Truth. Toasty has been the most under-leveled champion at level 38 and under-geared at only 1,370. So 1370 gil scored champion in Fight Night history. Super tough. Shows you the Toasty's ability on the sticks, but also that strategy, that timer in that head. Recovery Girl goes down from the hate. Oof. Toasty's list of champion victims include Hippolyta, Alvida, and Dripple. He is smarter, he is stronger, and he is better. Ip and Scream! Great job, Toasty. Give it up in chat for the 5th Fight Night champion, Toasty. Wow, Ranger on Ranger heat. Be incredible if Crammy is able to beat the hate. And does! Oh my god! Take Growl's words right out of Growl's mouth, put him in his shoe, put the shoe in his mouth.
Oh my god, you guys.
Wow, and that's a big fucking shoe, so it's going to really stretch out the mouth. Wow, this has been a lot of fire all of a sudden the past couple minutes. I'm going to call it out. Wow. Pope Pius again versus Hippolyta. This is what made the Black Keys good, right? Hard, heavy, electric guitar, drum, that's all you need.
Hey guys, I'm happy to see some love in the chat from folks who had some fun playing together on this game, as opposed to like other stuff that sometimes happens in chat. So like, love
The toxicity.
love the reminiscing, love the positivity, man. Love seeing it.
Love it. Love you, Physera. This has been a great, great ride. Glad to have met y'all. Glad to have shared the past couple of years. Pope Pius shares the stone of the Shadows Bridge. Licking boots. That's kind of harsh.
Nasty.
Yeah. Didn't mean to be like that heavy. Ooh, the Hate versus Recovery Girl. This is a big one. Pinnacle has been a long time a very, very heavy stalwart. Just heavy hitters. PvE, PvP, just doing it all.
Appropriately named.
Appropriately named for sure.
Same thing with Recovery Girl.
Yeah. Some of the, what, 3 inches big?
Yes.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Wow, the Hate with that damage coming out. Wow. Recovery Girl going into Retribution, picking up that health ball. This is one of those things, right? Rangers can do it. They have to really control it and really push out that DPS. Really have to have some high crit rate because they can one-shot it. Maybe not one-shot it. Well, it depends. Recovery Girl just being slippery, rolling around. The Hate having a little bit of difficulty with the accuracy. Looks like when they hit, it's significant. But they're having a hard time really keeping tabs on Recovery Girl. As the sun starts to set on the Bridge of Shadows, we think about the setting sun on Bless Unleashed, and we savor these moments that we have now. You, I, us, we, all together here on the Bridge of Shadows. Northern Bjorn, Physera server. Thanks for being part of the community. Thanks for joining us, whether it's tonight, whether it's prior nights, whether it's never. Thank you for being a human in this chaos world. Thank you for being an Ibit in this chaos world. Thank you for being a human, elf, Varg, or Shabiki in this chaos world. Read an interesting article from a GM that said the big twist in the game is that Gideon was a good guy. He was actually trying to stop the cataclysm.
Recovery Girl.
Recovery Girl going down once again.
Hate has won. Damn. That was fun to watch. That had exactly the right pace. That had like action, danger, despair, love,
fury,
buddy comedy.
Good sticks. Good moves, good player control.
As long as we're talking about words. One of my coworkers today was sharing his screen, and he's from India, and he has like 3 languages he learned before English.
Whoa.
And I saw a tab on his screen where he did a Google search for, what does throwing shade mean?
Props to him for, you know.
I wanted to DM him and be like, hey, have you heard of Urban Dictionary? You can learn all the stuff your kids pick up at school.
Oh, Elusive Ranger again going down.
Congrats to the Hate.
The Hate.
Great name, by the way. Which we're probably all saying wrong somehow. What if it's actually Tate?
Yes.
Another amazing fight night. I have to agree.
Super agree. Yeah. One more fight left, and then we'll finish off the last 3 of the Champion Series. Here we go. Crammy versus the Hate. Wow. Really all over it. Oh, and we can't now see the... Well, that's really helpful.
Kara can still see it, and it looks like Crammy took the L because
Oh.
Hate was the one to win. See, that's the other advantage of being an Ippen is we're so small, we float gently to the ground instead of flying all the way back into the river, so we can still see the stuff.
Alright, just some minor bitching because what's most important to me is the stream. Wow, look at this. This thing looks great at night.
It basically glows, right?
Like
neon.
right?
You are right in the middle of the hate versus elusive ranger. Get ready, you guys.
Oh, wow. The hate takes out elusive ranger. All right. Hope you didn't hear me cursing. Yeah, mad props to one and all.
You're the best.
RG versus the hate. This is big. Started off with a fury. I'm trying to keep this in frame. What did RG just do? Did she pick up a health ball? I didn't see a health ball out. But that health definitely went all the way up. Oh, and then they both jumped over the river's edge. Okay. Don't go down to the water's edge. You said. Okay, sorry. It's a song. And I did a really bad job of it. That's why I stopped. If I was doing a better job of it, I probably would have let it fly.
Down by the river? That would have been funny to talk about. I'll still do the If and Praise dance for you, girl.
I'll give you the cheers and the praise emote from the Varg. The male Varg, I should say.
Right.
Crammy, you're the tiniest person I've ever seen. You're like a little person. With a dragon's tail. Yeah, man. Other people going off the edge, but your friend Kara's not. I'm just gonna hang out here with my neighbor Toasty.
Delivering a McDupperton.
Oh, there he is. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, hey guys. Come pet my dog, you guys. His name is Puppers McDupperton. He's never been on the bridge before, except for that one time. The Growl was a total dick and put him on the bridge during a fight. It's Poppers. With that, we are super excited to have been here tonight with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we better see you next week at the grand extravaganza known as Friday Night Fight Night. the biggest, most expensive, with the most prizes fight night. Next week. When is it, Growl?
Next Friday. We're gonna, before we close out, we're gonna do the last of the champion series so far. We want to do 6, 7, and 8 champions.
Oh yeah, right.
So with that being said, I'm gonna pull up a friendly come togethery. I'm gonna cross my legs and say, hey.
Hey, I'll put up a soul pyre that you can sit by and tell
Yeah.
tell like old man Growl stories.
We can wax wistfully on prior times.
We're gonna have a cookout, you
yesteryear.
guys. Gather around, children.
I will fight with honor.
Gather around, children. Let's listen to Growl's old story. And mind the pine cones falling.
Alright, that's not helping things. Ooh, excuse me. See what you made me do? You just introduced a whole lot of like gas into my digestive system, and now I had a burp monkey. I had a burp monkey. I had to release it because you can't keep a burp monkey too far for too long.
So Schneider and I TKO'd each other with double divine strikes. I wonder if that's ever happened before.
Yes. With as many like RBs as many as the 3v3s.
I tell you what, man, divine strike, when it hits right, unbeatable. Anyway, gather around the campfire, kids, and quit playing with those lasers.
The lasers are going to get in your eyes. Okay. Well, apparently I'm going to go back to the main soul pyre and finish off this conversation. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for swinging around. Thanks for joining us.
I'll listen to your old man Growl stories.
Excellent, Kara. Thank you. You know what? Actually, the best place to sit in front of the fire is right over here.
Actually, some of the grass is taller than me, so maybe I should just stand up.
I'm kind of thinking that too. Okay, well, let me join you over here. Let's HUD down. Whoa. Joined by Ron.
Oh, hey Ron, you want to hear the story too?
Yeah, that background is perfect. Talking about the sunset, talking about some of our prior champs. So here we go. Hippolyta's Champion Series continues.
Oh, hey Popeyes, what's up?
Continues.
I used to have that same appearance with those same dyes. Oh my god, great minds.
We talked Toasty. So once again, the most undergeared, underleveled champion. And still, 2 title defenses beat Hippolyta, Alvita, and Dripple. That's huge. The 6th Fight Night champion is the king of the Warlords Arena, Lethal Weapon. Guild was Pinnacle. They're a one-time Fight Night champion. The first Zerker champion of all time is Lethal Weapon. Absolutely terrifying at that. A master at the jump on the head and kill you in one foul swoop strategy. So that's a leap attack and a devastating counter blow. Counter blow? After blow. After blow? Secondary attack.
Blowback.
Blowback.
Second blow.
Second blow. I feel like there are multiple ways to be like, I'm getting my dick sucked again. Sorry, I just keep thinking that. So let's totally take a step back, start this over. Okay. Multi-blow. Sucking it till it's red. Sorry. The old Rusty Venture. Anyway. Starting over. The 6th Fight Night champion Lethal Weapon, the king of the Warlords Arena. Guild Pinnacle. They're a one-time Fight Night champion, and an absolutely terrifying one at that. A master on the leap attack, and then kill you in one foul swoop strategy. Lethal took out Toasty en route to the Fight Night Championship. Hippolyta will always remember Lethal Weapon as the leader of the Zerker Renaissance, reminding the Bless world that Zerkers were always apex predators. Lethal Weapon was also top of the Warlords Arena and Fight Night champion at the same time. That's just gangster. Mad props to Lethal Weapon. The 7th Fight Night champion is the notorious Lamp Cage Amarun. Guild Notorious. 2-time Fight Night champion. 1-time title defense. Longest streak is 1. The first Mage Fight Night champion. And trailblazer for a long line of notorious Fight Night champions. When it comes to high-stake duels, no one did it better. Hippolyta had seen Amarun make a fortune stealing people's lunch money. Amarun ended Hippolyta's second title reign before it began and took out Nixon and Lethal Weapon as well. The best mage ever, period. Exclamation point, I would say. I also use those way too much. And to close out our evening tonight, we are going to highlight that this has been the last Fight Night before the final championship tournament ever in Bless Unleashed. Xbox North America server, Physera, all console, all round 8 development. The 8th Fight Night champion was Physera's symbol of PvP, the almighty Sauce Lord. Guild, once again, notorious. 3-time Fight Night champion. 16 title defenses, most of all time. The longest streak was 6. Sauce Lord has been Physera's symbol of PvP, the greatest champion of all time. 16 title defenses across 3 different eras of the game. So that's as they bring out expansions and updates, as they tweak and change things. This cat, this dog, this Varg was able to maintain that championship high-level elite play and to continue to dominate 1v1 head-to-head PvP duels. Sauce Lord, besides all of those accolades, also won the second 32 Warrior Post-Awakening tournament against Amarun in the finals. Now, Post-Awakening is a time where a lot of things were turned on its head. So, once again, incredible to maintain that elite level status through a lot of eras of a lot of different change.
That's innovation, you guys.
Innovation and resilience. Sauce Lord, the Almighty, defeated the likes of Toasty, Ear, Krynos, Ildica, John Lee, Sean, Argia, Bloodfart, Recovery Girl, Yeedicus, Dripple, Caracasso, 40, and Sir Razzle on the highest stakes stage of all time. It is without hesitation that Hippolyta, Matron of the Shadows, Overseer of Fight Night, would proclaim Sauce Lord as the greatest PvPer of all time. In addition, Sauce Lord is an amazing, humble dude, great GM, not to mention, pretty fantastic freestyle rapper. If you want to know about freestyle rap, go check out the prior week's stream. Absolute fire coming out of the matron. Well, everyone, this has been another great fight night. What did you think, Kara?
Why didn't the Golden Shadow get his own profile?
That's coming up next. We have to do 9, 10, 11, and 12, and we'll do that
Oh.
before before we start up next week.
Oh, so we're waiting until next week to do that. Well, spoiler alert. So yeah, looking forward to seeing all of you guys next week. And we are totally going to have a fantastic night. Be there or be square, but be here with Growl and your friend Kara.
Let's get around the matron, Kara.
I'm trying
With
to
your-
blow off some
oh.
confetti, but it's not letting me. Oh well, hey guys, what's up?
With the matron herself, this is Lady Hippolyta of the Six Shadows. This has been a Six Shadows promotional event of a Lady Hippolyta production, Friday Night Fight Night. The longest running, let me get a little bit further away because that looks... Friday Night Fight Night, the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. 1v1 PvP head-to-head duels. No pots, no buffs, no exploits. 2 combatants. The Bridge of Shadows, their sticks, their wills, their gear, their blessing, their skills. And what do they have to bring to the table? Fire. Week in, week out, this has been the best community event, the longest running community event. It has developed community within this community, and it continues on from the very beginning until the very end.
You're the best.
On behalf of Kara, or do you want to have any closing words? I don't want to speak for you, Kara.
Oh, hey, Stakey in the background. Nice outfit. Can't wait to see you next week, guys.
like
Tune
you.
in on Twitch and in-game. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you, Physera. This has been Growl. See you next Friday for our final fight night, our final
I will
tournament.
lend you my strength.
Mwah.
Until then, see you then.
I will heed the call.
I like you.